G'day, what's up guys? It's Josh from Josh Barker Travels, and if you've ever wanted to visit the islands of Hawaii, I highly suggest doing it just like this. After landing in Honolulu on our arrival from Australia, we then flew straight to Kona, the big island. We scaled our way up the volcano of Mauna Kea, I hope I'm saying that right, where the altitude got so thin at 14,000 feet, it was pretty hard to breathe. And we got pretty loopy, as you can see. At the top, it almost feels like you're on another planet. It's extremely bizarre, but yet quite beautiful. So the next day, we headed to the east coast, a place called Hilo, where we were lucky enough to take a boat out and see the lava from the erupting volcano, Kilauea. This was absolutely insane. I've never seen anything so spectacular in my life. The smell of sulfur burning the inside of your nose. Watching the lava hit the ocean, creating what looked to be a huge smoke bomb, but was actually steam. Far out.
You better turn up.
Oh yes, Kawaii, otherwise known as the Green Island. This is definitely my favourite island of the Hawaiian Islands. If you like hiking, then this is definitely a place for you. So after a very well-deserved sleep, the next morning we headed off to Kippu Ranch adventures. After the safety briefing, knowing how not to flip one of these things got pretty gnarly. This tour is pretty damn cool. Kippu Ranch sits on a 3,000-acre privately owned cattle ranch and is one of the top eco tours in Hawaii. It's also home to many movie sites and wildlife. The next day we thought we'd get a different perspective of this beautiful Napali coastline by boat. The sun was out, and the marine life were in abundance. This little guy wouldn't leave me alone all day. I think he was showing off for the camera. Okay, that's me. Searching for nowhere land. Ready or not. This particular tour from Lucky Lady Tours do a full day excursion with all meals included for about $150 US per person, which is pretty damn good considering the crew are fantastic and the food was awesome. No looking back, we started something I can never let go. I'm keeping you close to me, we don't need no sleep, and I know we will be alright, if only for tonight. Yep, it's chopper time.
We go back, we go back, we go back, we colliding. Losing track, even God knows I'm trying. Dangerous, selfish ways to love you more these days. We go back, we go back, we go back, we collide.
They totally played the Jurassic Park music in our ears coming up through here. We're coming up to the famous waterfall where the chopper comes down in the first Jurassic Park. Yes. And it's really wet and they make us wear these shoes.
Scrubs!
Oh my gosh.
Was it a make-believe? Something you never needed? What was it all for? I don't know you anymore. We go back, we go back, we go back, we colliding. Losing track, even God knows I'm trying. Dangerous, selfish ways to love me more these days. We go back, we go back, we go back, we colliding. We go back, we go back, we go back, we colliding.
After our amazing time on Kauai Island, we then flew back to Honolulu on the island of Oahu. We headed up to the North Shore with the top down and got a little sunburnt. We were hoping for some waves at Pipe, but nothing. So we jumped off the famous rock at Waimea Bay. When we finally reached Turtle Bay, what do you know? There was a little bit of surf. We grabbed the longboards and tried to hang 10.
can totally hear it. Pasta. Yes. Well done, babe.
We're clear.